Corn has exploded higher plus 5.81% to $492, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Tuesday, August 18th, and this is your complete global market briefing. It is a split session across global markets. The move follows reports that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 is trading lower by minus 0.69%, at $7,745.06. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. NASDAQ 100 slipped minus 0.30% to $29,995. Equity markets are responding to reports that not Nvidia, not AMD. This chip stock will be the biggest winner of the historic AI semiconductor boom. The motley fool. Dow Jones dipped minus 0.71% to $53,460. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel AI optimism. DAX dipped minus 0.79% to €26,232. The move follows reports that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. FTSE 100 slipped minus 0.36% to £10,711. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. Microsoft made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 3.04% to $480.35. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Microsoft Cloud and AI strength fuels fourth quarter results, Microsoft source. Azure AI services revenue is the key number. Each point of acceleration in cloud growth translates directly into a higher earnings multiple. Copilot enterprise adoption is still early innings, but the renewal rate data from the sales force is encouraging. Any guidance upgrade on cloud segment margins would be the catalyst for the next leg up. Keyence plunged minus 3.02% to 84,130 yen in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that should I buy Keyence, KYCCF, Zacks Investment Research. The technical picture for Keyence has deteriorated. The 79,082 yen level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. BHP climbed plus 2.65% to $63.85. Equity markets are responding to reports that China is taking on mining giants to reorder a $190 billion market, mining.com. China property market stabilization is the single biggest catalyst for iron ore, and hence BHP near-term earnings. Any positive PMI or construction data from China would move the stock. The copper growth story is intact regardless. Infosys is down minus 2.29%, trading at 1,113.80 Indian rupees. Investor sentiment is being shaped by India's Infosys forecasts weak revenue growth as AI-driven caution dents its spending. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. On the data front, investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel AI optimism. Turning to commodities. Brent crude ticked up to $90.99 per barrel, up 0.13% on the session. The move follows reports that S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel RE optimism. WTI crude slipped to $84.20 per barrel, down 0.36% on the session. The move follows reports that S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel RE optimism. Natural gas ticked up to $2.70, up 0.37% on the session. The move follows reports that S&P 500 inches lower as Middle East tensions outweigh tech gains, WTVB. Gold edged higher to $4,449 per troy ounce, up 0.71% on the session. Safe haven demand is being supported by reports that crude oil futures extend decline as 2026 demand forecasts cut weigh on sentiment. Gold also falls, finance.biggo.com. Let us give you our near-term view on corn. With momentum this strong, traders will be watching the $521.52 level closely. A clean break there would confirm the uptrend and could bring in additional momentum buyers. Risk management remains critical. Always size positions according to your own risk tolerance. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.16, gaining 0.07% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.35, losing 0.11% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 159.61, gaining 0.24% on the day. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Indian banks fast-track dollar fundraising after RBI moves FX swap window deadline. Here is your market watch list heading into the next session. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. Thanks for watching MTRS_Market Pulse. Nothing here constitutes financial advice. Please conduct your own due diligence. Good luck in the markets, and we will see you in the next video. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.